Hey there, health warriors. Does the D in vitamin D stand for deadly? Are you consuming too high of a dosage and as a result, in danger of dying from vitamin D overdose? Are you currently experiencing any of the multitude of health problems caused by vitamin D deficiency? Are you taking vitamin D supplements or getting more sun exposure, but still experience symptoms from having low levels of the nutrient? What about the current official guidelines on vitamin D across the world? Are they completely wrong on how much we should be getting? Well, in this video, we will shed some light on all of these questions. By the end of the video, you will learn 2 little-known sunny secrets about vitamin D and tips on how to make sure you are safely reaping the health benefits. But first, welcome to Natural Provision, your go-to channel for unlocking nature's secrets for a healthier you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. We've got a lineup of eye-opening videos that you won't want to miss. Let's get into it. Since the 1930s, dairy milk and other foods have been so-called fortified with vitamin D to address hypovitaminosis D, which is the medical term for vitamin D deficiency. For those who do not know, fortifying food is the process of adding micronutrients back into what is known as processed food, because these items usually lose most of the nutrients during the cooking and storing procedures. Adding vitamin D to milk has been credited with eradicating rickets around the world. Today, however, vitamin D deficiency and insufficiency is more prevalent than ever, afflicting more than 1 billion children and adults worldwide. Traditionally, the recommendations for vitamin D consumption were focused on promoting bone health, but the latest research suggests that its benefits extend far beyond just keeping our bones strong. These studies are showing an association between vitamin D deficiency and a long list of human diseases. This non-exhaustive list includes cancer, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, autoimmune diseases, asthma, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis, tuberculosis, and even depression. Now, how could it be that this one vitamin plays such a critical role in our health outcomes? This brings us to sunny secret number 1, which is now revolutionizing scientists' understanding of just how important vitamin D is to human health. Most of us know vitamin D as the sunshine vitamin, but did you know that vitamin D is not really a vitamin? That's right. Vitamins are nutrients that our bodies cannot synthesize in sufficient quantities, so we must obtain them from our diet. But vitamin D is unique from other vitamins because our bodies can produce most of what we need. All it takes is a little sunshine. In fact, vitamin D is more akin to a hormone than a vitamin. It's produced in the skin and then transformed in the liver and kidneys into a form that our bodies can use. This active form of vitamin D acts more like a hormone, regulating a host of critical processes including calcium absorption, immune function, and even gene expression. We're not just dealing with a simple dietary supplement here. We're talking about a crucial component of our body's regulatory system. This revelation about vitamin D being more than just a vitamin opens up a whole new world of possibilities in health and wellness. Understanding the true nature of vitamin D not only changes how we view its importance, but also raises questions about what doses are currently being recommended by governments and health institutions around the world. We will build on this more when we soon discuss sunny secret number 2 later in the video. Now that we've uncovered the unique nature of vitamin D, let's talk about the best ways to ensure you're getting enough of this sunshine nutrient. The best and primary source? It's as natural as it gets, the sun. Our bodies are designed to produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight, specifically ultraviolet B rays. Just a few minutes of sun exposure each day can significantly boost your vitamin D levels, especially during midday when the sun is at its highest. Vitamin D from the sun is metabolized more efficiently and lasts longer in the body than any other source. Because getting enough sun can prove difficult at times, you might be wondering about getting vitamin D from food. Well, here's a critical fact everyone should know. It turns out that very few foods naturally contain significant amounts of vitamin D. Fatty fish, like salmon and mackerel, and certain mushrooms exposed to sunlight are among the rare exceptions. In a nutshell, you cannot eat your way to optimal levels of vitamin D. The sun is your best option. But as previously stated, the modern lifestyle and environmental conditions in many parts of the world can make it difficult to get enough sun exposure, especially for dark pigmented people. So, oral supplementation is offered as a way to compensate for a lack of sun exposure. However, some people may experience issues with low absorption rates and bioavailability of supplements due to their diet or pre-existing health conditions. Harnessing the power of vitamin D comes down to knowing how high or low your levels are and working to get to an optimal range. The question is, what is the optimal range for vitamin D in your body, and what doses should be taken to get there? The consensus on the optimal level of vitamin D is evolving, but many experts and health organizations, such as the National Institutes of Health, suggest aiming for blood levels between 20 and 50 nanograms per milliliter. Vitamin D deficiency or hypovitaminosis D is associated with levels below 20 nanograms per milliliter. Regarding dangerous levels, there's no one-size-fits-all number, but generally, blood levels above 50 nanograms per milliliter has traditionally been linked to vitamin D toxicity by various health institutions. Hypervitaminosis D is the term used for this condition, and being in this situation puts you in danger of developing an abnormal buildup of calcium in your blood known as hypercalcemia. The symptoms include nausea and vomiting, muscle weakness, frequent urination, bone pain, kidney stones, and at extreme levels, death. Another danger of hypervitaminosis D include hyperphosphatemia, which means you have too much phosphorus in your blood and likely kidney damage. Suppressed levels of parathyroid hormone can also be seen in people with abnormally high levels of vitamin D in their body. It's important to note that it is extremely rare to reach toxic levels by just sun exposure or diet alone. Nature has given the human body a natural way to regulate vitamin D produced by the sun's radiation, and food does not provide nearly enough vitamin D to reach optimal levels. Therefore, oral supplementation is the usual way that people overdose on vitamin D. The conventional guidelines for daily intake of vitamin D is around 600 to 800 international units for most adults. This is per day. But is this effective at maintaining adequate vitamin D levels in most adults? That question brings us finally to sunny secret number 2. You see, researchers have found that vitamin D is produced in the skin naturally in amounts estimated up to 25,000 international units a day by adequate sun exposure. You heard that right, 25,000. Compare this to the 800 international units maximum recommended by experts for oral supplementation, and one has to wonder, are the daily recommended doses a drop in the ocean compared to what our bodies actually require? Let's peel back the layers and find out. Up-to-date research is concluding that this is the case, and upping your vitamin D might just be the game changer you've been looking for to optimize the health benefits from the nutrient. Before going any further, I would like to say, consult your medical expert before taking any higher than recommended doses of vitamin D. Not doing so could be very risky. However, according to the following excerpt from this 2015 Mayo Clinic article, vitamin D is not as toxic as was once thought. The article reads, vitamin D intoxication associated with hypercalcemia, hyperphosphatemia, and suppressed parathyroid hormone level is typically seen in patients who are receiving massive doses of vitamin D in the range of 50,000 to 1 million international units per day for several months to years. Ekwaru et al. Recently reported on more than 17,000 healthy adult volunteers participating in preventative health programs and taking varying doses of vitamin D up to 20,000 international units per day. These patients did not demonstrate any toxicity, and the blood level of 25-hydroxyvitamin D in those taking even 20,000 international units per day was less than 100 nanogram per milliliter. For point of reference, A 25-hydroxy-vitamin D level of 100 nanograms per milliliter is considered by the Institute of Medicine, the Endocrine Society, and many reference laboratories to be the upper limit of normal. Overall, what this article is positing is that various clinical studies show that vitamin D toxicity is very rare, and patients taking up to 20,000 international units per day of the nutrient, which is orders of magnitude above the recommended levels, did not experience the health problems typically associated with the condition. Additionally, the article proposes that vitamin D toxicity is due to intentional or inadvertent intake of extremely high daily doses in the range between 50,000 to 100,000 international units over months to years, rare genetic disorders, or other pre-existing health conditions. This document also mentions that the previous perspective on vitamin D toxicity was based on unfounded evidence that caused hysteria in the global scientific community. This even led to vitamin D bans in most of the world. You can find a link to this intriguing article in the description box to get more details information beyond what is presented in this video. Today, many governments, health professionals, and organizations have not caught up with the science and are still recommending the lower dosage requirements. Fascinating, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering how to safely up your vitamin D game. Well, let's break down 3 tips that will help get you going in the right direction. 1. Consult your doctor. There is no one-size-fits-all, so discuss your goals with a medical expert for professional advice about your specific health situation. This is critical. 2. Take a blood test. There is a simple blood test called a 25-hydroxy-vitamin D test that can help determine if you're in the optimal range. This is crucial if you want to accurately determine your baseline and establish a clear path to reaping the full health benefits of vitamin D. 3. Sunlight is your best friend. Of course, there are specific foods and supplements which can help to prevent vitamin D deficiency, but remember, these options are inferior to sunshine. Try your best to get as much vitamin D from sun exposure as safely possible. Just a few minutes a day can do wonders. If you found anything in this video enlightening, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Do you have experience with managing your vitamin D levels? Tell us your stories in the comments section. Stay vibrant, stay informed, and remember, when in doubt, turn to nature. Because at the end of the day, nature provides. Until next time, keep shining.